We have a trial date of January 30th at 8:30 a.m. in person. I'm assuming there's been no resolution of this matter.
Absolutely not.
Okay. How long do we think it'll take to try?
So I'd like to call all of the witnesses in, all 27. I don't feel that I need them. I feel like I've provided adequate proof of all of the lies that this case has been, but I would like to, if I could get them on record, because I'm fighting something bigger than just this gentleman right here and the plaintiffs. So I would really like the record to reflect what has gone on, the atrocities that I've had to deal with, because this has been a complete fabrication. I'd like to get it on record, Your Honor, if possible. So half a day. I don't think he needs much time. He just said it's not going to be good for him, but
Your Honor, the only issue is damages. I don't know how any of those witnesses would bear any relevance in this case. We have, I believe, 3 witnesses that we will call, not including Mr. Orlando. There'll be Mr. Stemler, our accountant who identified in our final witness list, and potentially Kurt Siebenhaler.
I'm summoning all of them. I will call everybody he just said, plus every employee at United Restoration. So I believe truth, justice, and liberty is the foundation of this system. And when somebody comes in and manipulates in the way that they have, I believe, and I'm not a judge, I'm not an attorney, but I'm just a lay person going based on what I know that this system is supposed to protect. And what he has done is an abomination of that. And I believe that for a judge who's honorable, such as yourself, and I look at the words behind your desk, that you would want to hear that evidence. And I believe it should be on record, permanent record. That's been when they tried to take my freedom away to accomplish what they were trying to accomplish. That's when I was really holding out. I didn't want to do this. I was trying to give them an opportunity to step into integrity. And now that we're here, I feel like it's important as a public service, even to because they're not going to be able to defend themselves. Like I'm the truth. So all I've done is stand in truth. I don't have to prepare for this. I know what I need to ask. And what we're going to see is a bunch of trickery on the other side, where he's trying to condense it to certain proceedings just so he doesn't have to be exposed to the truth. I'm trying to do something bigger than just this case, because at a certain, I knew that they weren't going to step into integrity. So I really want to do something for the public and for the system. That's what I'm here for at this point. I know there's no resolution with them, but if I can do something for our kids' future to prevent this type of thing, people shouldn't be abused like this, Your Honor. That's my take. And I really would like my opportunity to put this into a public record, and especially with a judge like you, who seems to care about the foundation of this nation. That's what I'm saying. I'm sticking to it. That's
okay. Well, I guess we'll see at the time of trial if subpoenas have been appropriately served and whether or not those folks are relevant to what's before the court. Okay. There's also an edit then. If somebody is subpoenaed, there's also a mechanism to determine that ahead of time.
okay.
So perhaps we'll know that ahead of time. All right. I'll see you.
Your Honor, am I still a fugitive from justice?
You on the criminal side of the case, on the criminal contempt of court, you are, there's still a bench warrant outstanding for you. Yes, there is.
So how can I resolve that? What do I need to do? Because I was never called, and that attorney I have the proof. He gave me he told me not to be there. That's why I wasn't there. And then a half hour in, he emails me and he says, "Hey, are you going to come to court?" Well, you knew I wasn't coming to court because you told me not to be there. So how do I resolve that? Because so I can just get that off my chest, because the last thing I'm doing is disrespecting the court. And that's never been my intention. In fact, I've filed more motions than anybody. So I'm trying to resolve it. You know what I mean? So I'm actually trying the best I can. So there's no running for me. Like I've stood in the face of injustice, and I just want to resolve it and have that off. I don't want to feel like I'm disrespecting you, the courtroom. That's the last place I want. I have a ton of contempt for this man, but not the courtroom. So I want to get that out of my.
All right. So I'm going to ask my staff, because they're the ones that deal with outstanding bench warrants. I believe you need to appear at the jail. Then you'll be processed. There'll be an arraignment on your bench warrant. And that's how these are typically addressed. Is that right, Ms. Jersey?
Judge, that is typically correct. However, this one's a little bit different. So if he wants to just report to your courtroom, we can take care of it there.
I'll do that.
Okay. So you can appear at my courtroom
Today?
today?
I'll head there right now.
Okay.
Sir, just to let you know, we are at lunch from 12 to 1:30, so no one will be there.
I'll meet you guys there.
If you want to appear at 1:30, or if you can get there before noon, that would be best.
Yeah, I'll head there now. I'll be there in a half hour.
Great.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Judge. Sorry. In the interim, happy Advent, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year.
To you too. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
I'll see you shortly.
Recording stopped.
That's why you're here.
Oh, they said for processing, whatever that is.
Well, that means you're gonna have to go to the jail.
Okay.
You get processed in, and then I don't know if you have a bond or what the status is. We can look that up for you, kind of figure it out. But you do have to go. But you know, you have a warrant out for your arrest.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that.
Well,
I
have a warrant, so
Well, I don't have a contract with the county, so I'm gonna walk out of here peacefully. But yeah, I'm not going to a jail. Like I was told that I could come into here, and there's no bond. Like I'm not part of this contract. So
well, it's not a contract.
it is a contract. I'm a self-sentient, self-sovereign. I don't have a contract with Oakland County. There was a mistake, and I'm not going to a jail. So
They said you could go, yeah, jail.
they told me
You don't have money.
come in here and get processed. She said this is different than another one because this is all a mistake.
It all would have been the exact same thing. So from here, we do some paperwork, but you still have to go to the jail for all of the mugshot, the fingerprints, all of that. There's no processing, so to speak, here.
So you have a warrant, right? Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So you could have turned yourself into the jail. We can't let you leave though, now that you're here. Because you have a warrant with us.
Just the jail.
We need to take you to the jail. Okay?
So-
You see the difference?
You just talked to the staff. The judge is not seeing you. Okay, so that's something between you and them. Has nothing to do with us at all. So, all right.
We cannot your room. Get your don't make it different. Sir, get your head out of it.
Well, you can't record in here, so you don't want to have to go on either.
Right, sure, I'll put your order with hands on your back.
You got it. Well, the point is they told him he could go. Yeah, they say he can go to jail or he can come here because they.
Get your fucking hands off me.
So you're not gonna. Hey, just make it easy because at this point they're gonna get caught and stuff right now. We're our people. Well, I gotta get a lawyer.
Soon they'll often want to put it in your pocket.
Thank you. So do I go to the jailhouse?
We go to the jail. He'll be there in a cuff, but leave it out.
Okay.